My next guest, the funny man making his first appearance on The Tonight Show. He is a regular performer at the Improv right here in Los Angeles and can be seen at that hotbed of entertainment, the Funny Bone in Green Bay, Wisconsin, April 9th through the 13th. Please welcome Bob Zany.
Thank you. Thank you, Jay. That's very nice. This is it, baby. I am so excited. I had such a busy day, a lot going on in my life. I don't like to brag. I was up at 4:30 this morning, hit the snooze alarm till noon. Was exhausted, took a nap. I was up at 4:30, and I hit the snooze alarm till noon. Very busy day. I was scraping bird crap off statues for Christy Brinkley. It's been a busy week. I made a killing in real estate. I shot a Jehovah's Witness on my front porch. That is so wrong to laugh at. I actually went to the Jehovah's Witness Study Center. There's a sign on the door. It said, "No solicitors." They have a tendency to show up at your home. Hence the irony. Hence means therefore. And the only reason I do Jehovah's Witness jokes, they're passive people. So what? They're going to come after me? Not invite me to the Halloween party? They don't celebrate Halloween. Oh, yeah. This is it, baby. Woo! Very busy. I just got back from Hawaii. I love Hawaii. I was very fortunate. Jay, I got to open up for Don Ho's cousin. Yeah, Stinky Ho. He's the ho they don't talk about. I learned a lot in Hawaii. Aloha means hello, goodbye, I love you, and the Mai Tai is going to be 18 bucks. You know, I read in the newspaper today, there's a high suicide rate among dentists. How many dentists do we have here tonight? See? I'm not sure the actual number. I think it's 4 out of 5 surveyed. I'm going to be telling some jokes a little later on. Right now, I've just got to get this lecture out of the way. No. Sally Struthers called. You can pick up the diploma. You just happen to be there. You know, it's just me or Sally Struthers getting bigger and bigger in those commercials. I mean, it looks like she ate some of those starving kids. And the flies. Oh, it's wrong eating flies, but it's okay to eat starving kids. Let's get our comedy priorities down, folks. You know, I read 28% of Americans think they can communicate with the dead. The other 72% switch back to AT&T. And this is a study. Pessimistic men likely to die early. Pessimistic men likely to die early. I just frickin' knew it. I said, I'm not a pessimist. I like to think of myself as an optimist with a reality chaser. I know the glass is half full. I just want to know who the hell's been drinking out of it. And do I have to pay full price? It's just business, baby. You know, everything is just business nowadays, even my marriage. To please my wife, I got in touch with my feminine side. Now I have a yeast infection. Even therapy is just business. I was so depressed, I went to a therapist. They said, well, treat each day like it was your last. So I stiffed them. That means they didn't get paid. Even my cigar is just business. I like walking around with the unlit cigar. You get the stressed out non-smoker come up to you. Hey, you can't light that in here. Well, that's probably why it's not lit, Sparky. I want you to go in the corner and have a mini stroke. It's not secondhand smoke's going to kill you. It's the stress worrying about it. My doctor blames everything on stress. I thought I finally got him and said, hey, Doc, I got these chest pains. He said, Bob, it's stress. I said, Doc, it's a bullet wound. He says, I know, the person who shot you must have been really stressed out. I can't win. You feel like you can't win sometimes in life? I went out to breakfast, ordered pigs in a blanket. They brought me a picture of my parents in bed. Oh, come on. They're my parents. You didn't have to live them for 29 years. Give me a signal over here, folks, for you at home. I just can't win. I went to a 1-hour photo. They had 30-minute parking. See, at least some of you laughed at that joke. I did that joke in Oklahoma, and I got nothing. And out of the blue, this guy yelled, "Why don't you double park?" He did the math, baby. I want to leave you on this. It was Dale Carnegie who said, when fate hands you a lemon, you make lemonade. Isn't that a great expression? Think about it. Fate hands you lemon, you make lemonade. You make something better out of it. I think that's how they came up with Spam. I think somebody gave somebody a pig's ass and said, see what you can do with it. And make sure... Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. We'll take a little break. We'll talk to Bob when we come back. Bob Zany right after this. Very fun right after this. Thank you, sir. Good Bob. Good Bob. Yeah.
Niagara Falls!
There are a lot of interesting things to see in this country.
On your right, you'll see the marriage of the body and the chassis.
Who would have ever thought a car factory would be one of them? But the more people learned about Saturn, the more they wanted to visit us.
Polymer panels bend and flex. Go ahead, get right
We're
in.
flattered by all the attention. We're just a little baffled by it. I mean, we are just making cars, right?
Next stop, Saturn Gift Shop. Now, if you look over here.
Some enchanted evening. Sour cream and onion or more Casey masterpiece? You may see a stranger, a crowded room, and somehow...
Oh, Miss Piggy, I nuzzle your neck.
Oh, even...
I nibble your hand. I eat your chips.
Good night. The low-fat new flavors of baked glazed potato chips. You'll really want to hog them.
Freshness Hotline, what's the problem?
Man, my party is lame. I think I got some skunky beer.
Sir, relax. When was your beer born?
Born? What are you talking about?
It doesn't have a born-on date?
A what?
Do you have any Budweiser?
No, man, you gotta help me.
Okay, remain calm, sir. We're on our way.
New Born on Dating from Budweiser, because fresh beer tastes better.
No! Sir, put down the skunky beer and slowly back away.
Try the easy way to use Downy, the Downy ball. Just toss it in.
Easy does it, only Downy does it.
The spin cycle opens it, then Downy flows into the rinse.
You're gonna love it.
The Downy ball.
Come on in.
From Luden's, the sore throat experts who harness the wild cherry, great-tasting citrus and berry assortments. Flavors wild enough to be called Luden's.
Tonight, Conan like you've never seen him before. Dwight Yoakam like you've never seen him before. An iced tea meets a guy who knew him when.
You think you too good to hang with me?
She got her man by passing another woman's baby off as her own.
I'm gonna be a good mother to him.
But this week...
This deal is off and I want my baby back.
Days of Our Lives.
I need some help over here.
When there's no one to turn to.
Your husband abuses you. Look at what you're doing to your children.
And lives are on the line.
Call an ambulance?
There's one on the way.
This is the team that comes together to help their community.
Push.
Crisis Center, series premiere, NBC Friday.
Talking with the Bob Zany. Now, when did you start doing? You started pretty young doing stand-up, didn't you?
I was 15, and I did right across the hall The Gong Show with Chuck Barris in 1977.
You know, actually, I think the Gong Show was here. Yeah. Johnny was across the hall. You were probably got gonged in this very studio.
Well,
did you get
about
gonged?
that? No, I didn't get gonged. I was pulled off stage by a man dressed like a nun with a big net. And I got $125.98 and a waffle iron.
Oh.
My parents were very disappointed because we were a pancake family.
Oh, well, that can be a problem. That can be a problem. Now, yeah, and you're a big Big fan of Robert Urich?
Oh, I loved you in Vegas. You were so good. Big fan of yours, yeah.
Well, you gave him something before the show. What was it?
I gave him a Vegas puzzle. I am a huge fan of Robert Urich.
1978.
Yeah.
I have nothing for you. Although I do have something for Jay.
You want to go ahead and do that during my segment? Because it's not like I'm a big star.
Yeah.
Give him a break. He's got cancer, will you? Give him a break.
Well, if anybody needs me, no, go ahead, give it to him. I think it's great.
Jay had the book out, Leading with Your Chin, and what most people don't know is that he had another best-selling book that I absolutely can't live without, and I brought it. I was hoping you could autograph it for me.
You cannot.
I am on the copy of the phone book.
Let me just hold it so I can have something to do.
Yeah. This is the Burbank telephone directory, and Jay is on the cover.
Well, I'll certainly be glad to sign that. Here you are.
Thank you.
There you are. Thank you very much.
Thank you. There it is. There it is, right there.
Anyway, Bob, I know you're off to the funny. That's Vegas East, as we call it, the funny.
It is
bone.
Vegas. He's a big Vegas fan, you know.
Yeah, well, good for you. Good for you. Hey, very funny stuff. Come back and see us again.
I would love
Bob
to.
Zany will be right back right after this.
Zap.